Hey, welcome back to Real English Daily. I'm so happy you're here today. Before we start, I want to ask you something. Why are you learning English? It's such a simple question, but the answer is different for everyone. Some people are learning English to travel. Some people want a better job. Some people just love watching movies and TV shows and want to understand every single word. And some people are learning English just because they enjoy it. And that is a beautiful reason too. Today on Real English Daily, we have 16 different situations, and every single one is about a real reason people learn English. We're going to talk about things like traveling to new countries, making new friends from different places, studying at a university, and even just using the internet more comfortably. These are real conversations, real phrases, and real feelings. So just relax, listen, and enjoy. Oh, and my friend Ryan is joining me today, as always.
Hey everyone, really glad to be here.
So Ryan, before we jump in, can I ask you something?
Of course, go ahead.
Why did you start learning English?
Oh, that's a good one. Honestly, it started because of music. I wanted to understand the words in songs.
That's such a lovely reason.
And then one thing led to another, you know?
Exactly. That's how it usually goes. Okay, let's get into it. Let's talk about learning English to talk to people from other countries.
This one feels very real to me.
Me too.
Like, I remember the first time I traveled and I couldn't communicate properly.
What happened?
I was at a small cafe and I just couldn't explain what I wanted.
Oh no.
I kept pointing at things and the person was so patient with me.
That's a feeling a lot of people know very well.
It was a little embarrassing, but also funny now that I think about it.
And did that moment make you want to improve your English?
Absolutely. I thought, okay, I need to actually be able to have a real conversation with people.
That's such a natural motivation.
And when you finally can talk to someone from another country in English, it feels amazing.
It really does.
Like a door just opens.
I love that.
You suddenly realize that English connects you to so many people around the world.
And the phrase for this is really simple. You can say, I'm learning English to talk to people from other countries.
Or even just, I want to communicate with people from different places.
Both are perfect.
Short and honest.
Exactly. Let's talk about learning English to get a better job.
This is probably one of the most common reasons.
I think so too.
A lot of jobs now ask for English, even if the company is not in an English-speaking country.
Right, because so many businesses work internationally.
I have a friend who wanted to move into a better position at her company.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the only thing stopping her was that the job required English for meetings and emails.
That's so common.
So she started learning seriously, and about a year later, she got the position.
That is genuinely inspiring.
She always says that English was the key that unlocked that door for her.
I love that image.
And it's true for a lot of people.
Even just writing a professional email in English can feel like a big achievement at first.
It really can.
But with practice, it becomes so much easier.
The phrase here would be something like, I'm learning English because I want to find a better job.
Or, English is important for my career.
Simple and powerful.
Let's talk about learning English as a hobby.
Oh, I really like this one.
You know, not everyone has a big, serious reason.
And that's totally fine.
Completely fine.
Some people just enjoy learning languages.
It's like a puzzle.
Exactly. Putting all the pieces together gives you a real sense of satisfaction.
Have you ever learned something just because you wanted to, not because you had to?
Yes, I tried to learn to draw once.
Oh, interesting.
I was terrible at it, but I genuinely enjoyed the process.
That's exactly what a hobby feels like.
And I think learning a language can feel the same way.
You're not doing it for a test or a job.
You're doing it because you love the feeling of understanding something new.
Like the first time you understood a joke in English.
Oh, that moment is so good.
You feel so proud.
And a little surprised too. Like, wait, I actually got that?
The phrase is easy. I'm learning English as a hobby.
Or, I learn English because I enjoy it.
Both sound completely natural.
And there's nothing wrong with learning just for the joy of it.
Nothing at all. Let's talk about learning English to study at a university.
This is a big one for a lot of young people.
Huge.
So many universities around the world use English.
And to get in, you usually need to pass an English test.
Like an IELTS or TOEFL exam?
Right. Those tests can feel really intimidating. I talked to someone once who had studied for years just for one exam.
3 years is a serious commitment.
It really is.
But when you get into the university you wanted, double.
She said it was the happiest day of learning English.
Not just for university, but for her whole life.
Because once you have that level of English, everything else becomes possible.
The phrase here is, I'm learning English to study at university.
Or, I need English for my academic life.
Sounds very real.
Let's talk about learning English to use the internet more.
Oh, this one is so relevant now.
Right?
So much of the internet is in English.
A huge amount.
Think about tutorials, how-to videos, articles, forums, everything.
And if you can read and understand English, you suddenly have access to so much more information.
It's like the internet becomes twice as big.
At least.
I have a friend who started learning English just so he could follow certain communities online.
Like what kind of communities?
Tech stuff, gaming, coding.
Makes perfect sense.
He said that most of the content he wanted was in English, and the translations were never quite right.
That's so true. Translations can miss the feeling of something.
Exactly.
So he decided to go directly to the source.
And now he says he can't imagine going back to only reading in his first language online.
That's a real shift.
A total change in perspective.
The phrase would be, I'm learning English so I can use the internet better.
Or, a lot of online content is in English, so I want to understand it.
Completely natural.
And honestly, very practical.
Let's talk about learning English to travel.
Now, this one makes my heart happy.
Mine too.
There is something so freeing about being able to travel and actually communicate.
Not just survive, but really connect.
Yes, like asking a local for their favorite restaurant.
Or having a real conversation on a train with a stranger.
Those are the moments that stay with you.
I think about traveling and English being like a passport inside your passport.
Oh, I love that.
You can go anywhere, but English opens even more doors once you arrive.
Have you had a travel moment like that?
Yes. Once I was completely lost in a city.
Oh no.
And I asked someone for directions and we ended up talking for like 20 minutes.
That sounds amazing.
He told me about his neighborhood, his favorite spots, things you would never find in a guidebook.
That is exactly the kind of experience that travel can bring.
And none of that would have happened without English.
The phrase is simple. I'm learning English because I love to travel.
Or English helps me communicate when I'm in other countries.
Both feel true and real.
Let's talk about learning English to understand movies, TV shows, and songs.
Okay, this one is very close to my heart.
I know it is. You mentioned songs earlier.
I did, yeah. There is something special about understanding a song in its original language.
Completely different feeling.
The emotion is right there in the words.
And with movies, you catch so much more when you don't need to read subtitles.
Exactly. You can just watch and feel.
Have you ever watched something and suddenly understood a line that you had heard many times but never really got?
Yes, 100 times. And every time it feels like a little celebration.
Like something clicked.
Totally.
I think movies and TV shows are actually one of the best ways to hear natural English.
Absolutely. Real people talking, real emotions, real rhythm.
And songs help you remember phrases because the music sticks in your head.
I still remember phrases from songs I learned years ago.
The brain loves music.
It really does.
The phrase here is, I'm learning English to understand movies and TV shows without subtitles.
Or, I want to understand songs in English.
Beautiful reasons.
Very relatable.
Let's talk about learning English to make new friends.
Connection.
That's really what it comes down to.
People want to talk to other people.
It's one of the most human things there is.
And English gives you the ability to connect with people from so many different backgrounds.
Imagine being at an international event or a language exchange meetup.
And suddenly, you can talk to someone from Brazil, someone from Japan, someone from France.
All in English.
That's incredible when you think about it.
I once went to a language exchange cafe.
Oh, fun. What was it like?
It was a little nervous at first.
I imagine.
But then someone started talking to me about their hometown, and I just forgot to be nervous.
That's the magic of conversation.
When the topic is interesting, you stop worrying about the language.
You're too busy being curious.
Exactly.
The phrase is, I'm learning English to make new friends from around the world.
Or English helps me connect with people from different countries.
Warm and honest.
Let's talk about learning English to improve your brain.
Oh, this is a fascinating reason.
It really is.
Did you know that learning a second language actually changes how your brain works?
I've heard that.
It helps with memory, focus, and even problem solving.
So it's not just about communication.
Not at all.
It's like exercise for your mind.
A very good workout.
And the effort of learning a new language makes other kinds of learning easier too.
That makes sense.
Because your brain is getting used to tackling new and complex things.
I find that even just switching between languages in my head makes me more alert.
More awake, more present.
Yeah, like you're constantly active.
And for older adults, learning a language has been shown to keep the mind sharp.
That's a great motivation at any age.
You're never too old to start.
Never.
The phrase would be, I'm learning English to keep my brain active.
Or learning a new language is good for my memory.
Both are great. Let's talk about learning English to read, watch, or listen to the news.
This is a really important one.
I think so.
Staying informed about the world is so valuable.
And so much international news is in English.
Major newspapers, international broadcasts, podcasts.
If you can access those in English, you get a much wider view of what's happening.
You're not limited to just one perspective.
Exactly.
I have a friend who started reading English news just a little bit every day.
How did that go?
Slowly at first, very slowly.
That's normal.
But after a few months, he said his reading speed had really improved.
And his vocabulary too, I bet.
Massively.
News articles use great vocabulary.
And you learn about the world at the same time.
It's really efficient.
The phrase here is, I'm learning English so I can understand international news.
Or, I want to read English newspapers and websites.
Very practical.
Let's talk about learning English to help your children.
Oh, this one is so touching.
It really is. Parents who learn English so they can support their kids. Think about that. Learning a whole language for your family. That's love in action. I've heard from people who said they started learning because their child was struggling with English homework, and the parent wanted to help but couldn't. So they started learning together.
That's incredibly sweet.
And probably very motivating for both of them.
Absolutely. A shared goal.
And a shared journey.
Some parents even say they ended up learning faster than their kids.
Because motivation is such a powerful fuel.
It really is.
The phrase is, I'm learning English to help my children with their studies.
Or, I want to support my kids with their English.
Lovely reasons.
Very human reasons.
Let's talk about learning English to move to another country.
Big life change.
One of the biggest.
When you decide to move to an English-speaking country, everything changes.
You need English for everything.
Finding a home, opening a bank account, seeing a doctor.
All of it.
I can only imagine how overwhelming that must feel at first.
It must be terrifying and exciting at the same time.
And your English becomes your lifeline.
I've heard stories of people who moved and had to learn so quickly because they had no choice.
Necessity is a powerful teacher.
It really is.
And people say that being surrounded by the language every day accelerates your learning enormously.
Like being immersed.
Totally immersed.
Sink or swim, as they say.
And most people swim.
Most people do.
The phrase is, I'm learning English because I want to live in another country.
Or, I'm planning to move abroad and I need English.
Very real and very brave.
Let's talk about learning English for your confidence.
Oh yes, this is such a deep reason.
Because it's not just about the language, is it?
Not at all. When you can express yourself in another language, something shifts inside you.
You feel capable.
You feel brave.
Like you climbed a small mountain and you're standing at the top.
Exactly that feeling.
I think a lot of people start learning English for one reason, like travel or work, and then they realize something else is happening.
They're becoming more confident in general.
In everything.
Because if you can do something as hard as learning a language, you can do a lot of things.
It changes your relationship with challenges.
You stop seeing difficult things as impossible.
And you start thinking, well, I'll try.
Which is such a powerful way to live.
The phrase is, learning English makes me feel more confident.
Or, I'm learning English to prove to myself that I can do hard things.
beautiful.
And very true for so many people.
Let's talk about learning English to connect with your family.
Oh, this is a personal one.
Very personal.
Some families are spread across different countries.
And sometimes English is the language that brings them together.
Like a grandparent who wants to talk to their grandchild who grew up abroad.
That makes me emotional just thinking about it.
Me too.
Imagine learning a language just so you can have a real conversation with someone you love.
That is one of the most powerful motivations there is.
Completely personal, completely real.
And it makes every lesson feel meaningful.
Because every new word is a step toward that person.
I love that image.
Have you ever had a moment like that?
Actually, yes. My aunt's children speak mostly English now, and sometimes the conversations can feel a little distant.
Because of language?
Yeah, and I always think, I want to make sure there are no walls between us.
Language should be a bridge, not a wall.
Exactly.
The phrase is, I'm learning English to talk to my family.
Or, my family lives abroad, and I want to communicate with them better.
So warm. Let's talk about learning English to enjoy books.
For the readers out there,
Yes,
there is a whole world of literature in English.
enormous.
And reading a book in its original language is such a different experience.
You feel so much closer to the story.
Have you ever read something in translation and then tried the original?
Yes, and the original always feels more alive.
More like the author's real voice.
Exactly.
And even for lighter reading, magazines, blogs, online articles, being able to read in English opens so much up
And your vocabulary grows so naturally through reading.
without even trying sometimes.
You just absorb it.
It seeps in.
The phrase here is, I'm learning English so I can read books in English.
Or, I want to read stories in their original language.
For all the book lovers.
Definitely.
Let's talk about learning English for fun and entertainment.
Just pure enjoyment.
No other reason needed.
Sometimes you just want to enjoy something fully.
Like a game that's only available in English.
Or a podcast that makes you laugh.
Or a comedian whose jokes you want to actually understand.
Humor is so hard to translate.
It really is.
A joke loses so much when it's translated.
The timing, the word choice, everything.
So learning English lets you enjoy humor in its natural form.
Which is a lovely thing.
And entertainment in general.
Reality shows, cooking shows, travel content.
So much is in English.
And when you understand it naturally, you enjoy it so much more.
You're not reading the bottom of the screen.
You're just watching and laughing and feeling.
The phrase is, I'm learning English because I enjoy English entertainment.
Or, I want to enjoy shows and games without needing a translation.
Completely valid and fun.
And honestly, a great way to learn.
One of the best.
Let's talk about learning English to feel more free.
Oh, that word, free.
It's big, isn't it?
It really is. Language gives you freedom.
Freedom to express yourself,
Freedom to go anywhere.
freedom to access information and opportunities.
Freedom to choose what to watch or read without limitations.
It's almost like the more English you have, the bigger your world gets.
Exactly that.
And I think people feel that even from the very beginning.
Even learning a few sentences can feel like a little breath of fresh air.
Like you stepped outside and realized the horizon was much further than you thought.
It's a beautiful way to put it.
I think freedom is maybe the deepest reason behind a lot of the other reasons.
Behind travel, behind jobs, behind friendships.
It all comes back to feeling free.
The phrase is, I'm learning English because it makes me feel free.
Or English gives me more opportunities, and that feels like freedom to me.
Powerful.
So true.
So true.
Okay, I think we've covered so many beautiful reasons today.
16 in total.
16.
And every single one is valid.
Whether it's for work or travel or family, or just because you love learning.
Your reason is enough.
Completely enough.
And I hope today's conversation reminded you of your own reason.
Or maybe gave you a new one.
Maybe both.
I'd love to know. What is your reason for learning English?
Leave a comment and tell us.
We genuinely love reading them.
Every single comment.
And if you want more conversations like today's, we know English do much more for you.
Do this for
Learning takes time, and that is completely okay.
Really? From all of us here at Real English Daily, thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
See you in the next one.
Take care of yourself and keep going.